sign. Welcome to your 5-card draw. What do I need read for this new moon to full moon in January 2022? I am your reader. Mark Angelo, Lyons, Mal for short, professional witch, professional intuitive, president of Drawing the Circle Productions since 1998, author of Words of Grace. From a professional witch, probably my best work ever written, at least. Available on Kindle, link in the description box. Patreon creator, having so much fun on Patreon. Go check it out, link in the description box. The Archangel of Lyons. Mark Angelo Lyons, but you can call me Mal. And happy holidays and happy new year and all of that jazz. If you are new to the channel, a 5-card draw is just one card from 5 different decks, getting you clues, tips, and hints about a specific astrological timeline. We'll talk about that in a minute. We'll look at the astrological deets, as it were, the Lydia deets. But these 5 cards also represent the 5 magical elements: fire, earth, air, water, spirit, in that order. Sort of like a spell kit, helping you shape your intention to plant a seed at the new moon and watch it grow to full in January 2021. So let's look at that astrological timeline. If you have been following me for a while, you might see I'm not in my living room. I am actually in the guest room at my parents' house up in Saratoga. My Cancerian mother is downstairs. My oldest brother and his new wife just showed up. And so they're having champagne downstairs, so you might hear some family cacophony in the background, but that's okay. They're downstairs, I'm upstairs. We'll see how that goes. But I told them, no, I don't read when I drink, at least not on camera. So there's a glass of champagne waiting for me downstairs at some point, but I'm in no rush. I'm staying here. I'm good. So that being said, let's look at this astrological timeline. I brought my clipboard. Of course I did. I'm a Virgo. We are looking at the new moon in Capricorn, Sunday, January 2nd, 1:33 p.m. Eastern Time. I am in New York. And that's a good new moon. I mean, first new moon of the year, duh, it's always going to be in Capricorn. But Capricorn is 10th house, your opposite sign. But 10th house is highest potential, right? What you have to do, the long-term goals, the getting to the top of the mountain stuff. So it's very powerful. But then we are looking at planting that seed and then growing it, waxing it, expanding it, name it, right? Increasing. To the full moon in Cancer, your full moon of the year, but it goes void, of course, the same moment it goes full at 6:48 p.m. on Monday, January 17th, although I'll say a full moon on Monday. It's not quite the Duran Duran song we want, but it's pretty amazing for the crab cakes out there, just saying. So get your magic done before 6:48 p.m. Eastern, or the night before, even if you like. And it will go into Leo at 11:02 p.m. So let's get up in this gig. It is a general read. Please take what resonates, leave what doesn't, and check your other signs to get more information about the timeline we're about to look at, or perhaps another concurrent or parallel timeline. Because we all got more than one thing going on, right? One can be for health, one can be for wealth, one can be for romance. But that's a general read for you. And if you want to book me for a private read, there's a video in the description box booking a reading with Mal. And I've been reading people all over the world. And it's been amazing. So, because I don't have to leave my house to do it. It's the coolest thing ever, right, Cancers? All right, so both feet on the floor if you can. Obviously, I can't. I am sitting on bed. But focus on your breath, if you will. I will do the same to get you the clarity, guidance, and grace that I can, because I was raised by a really powerful, wonderful, nurturing, artistic, creative Cancerian mother. So this is my way of giving back. Please take a nice deep breath. And as I said, each deck represents a different one of the 5 magical elements. For the element of fire, we are using the Magical Spell Cards by Lucy Cavendish to help you focus on and refine your power of fire. Please take a nice deep breath. Oh, here we go. I call upon the ancestors of magic, miracles, and mysticism. For the Cancerian collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign watching this video, receiving this reading, please, beloved ones, What is the magical spell card, the spell fragment to help them hone and shape their element of fire? What they yearn for, what they burn for, what their hearts desire. This new to full, their full moon, January 2021. Destiny, destiny, that's the thing for me. Destiny, destiny. A little Mel Brooks for you there. All that I shall need to know as I walk shall now be shown. It's not exactly a rhyming couplet, is it? But incredibly powerful. That covers a lot. And by the way, the moon, can you see? She's resting on a crescent moon, and you are ruled by the moon. Destiny. All that I shall need to know, not necessarily want to know. That's a contractual thing right there. All that I shall need to know as I walk shall now be shown. Doesn't really rhyme, but I'm a Virgo. What do you want? So that could be about anything, but destiny and fate, there's a conversation there. Fate and destiny are not the same thing. Fate is what you can't change, right? Your DNA, your eye color. You can get contact lenses, but you can't actually change your eye color, right? But what do you see with them? What do you learn with them? Destiny is what happens when you take the hero's journey, right? It's not, hero's journeys ain't supposed to be easy, and you're not supposed to know how they end. Oh, by the way, Luke, guess who your dad is, said Obi-Wan, not in the first movie or ever. Had to find it out for himself. That was a Darth day. So, you know, getting what you need to know on this, I would think particularly as an intuitive, a water sign that way, to kind of get what you need to know perhaps inside yourself, but that could apply to anything. So let's look at your element of air, the Crystal Oracle by Tony Carmine Salerno. Whether you have the stone that is indicated or not, for me, is a moot point. You can always use a clear quartz and imbibe it. Champagne downstairs. Infuse it, charge it, empower it with any quality that is talked about here. But if you want to go out and get it, you do you. Give yourself a little gift for the new year. Please take a nice deep breath. Well, they just said sit back. Okay. All right. As I call upon my beloved Archangel Ariel, one of the archangels of the North Powers of Earth, the Archangel of Lyons, hence my personal archangelic lineage. Please, one card in clarity for the Cancerian collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Sun, watching this video, receiving this reading. What is their element of earth? The fuel that feeds the fire, helps them ground and manifest their heart's desire of destiny. This new to full January 2022. I almost said 21. Not blue, not green. It's aquamarine. We're painting the roses red. Disney Alice in Wonderland, white courtesy telephone. Aquamarine, it depends on the stone you get, right? If you get it, you know, cut and set in something, it can be really expensive. But I have seen raw aquamarine chunks, like little chunks, almost like fluoride octahedron size kind of stuff, the itty bitty ones. So not hard to get. I don't know that I would buy aquamarine online unless I knew the company. I want to see it in my hands to know what it is. So there's definitely an intuitive feel to this one. The keywords for aquamarine: moderation, energy, Trixie Mattel, tolerance, gentleness, compassion, feminine, and goddess. That's a lot, but it's definitely a feminine energy vibe, and you essentially have a moon goddess on your destiny card here. So, whether male or female, you can overcome a current conflict by reflecting upon and applying moderation, tolerance, gentleness, and compassion. All things in moderation, I believe, was written over the Oracle of Delphi. Be to thine own self be true, or something like that. I forget. I was there when they built the thing. It's been a while. I haven't been back. Oh, Pythia, Pythia, Pythia. These qualities are not a weakness, rather they are strengths. What is called for at the present is greater compassion and tolerance, coupled with a little patience and gentleness. Now, I'll just say, with destiny, you have to be gentle with yourself. You have to be tolerant. You have to, with yourself, right? Everybody else, you do you. It's your destiny, no matter who else is involved there, right? But tolerance and that idea of tempering yourself, like the temperance card, like not watch your temper, but try and, emotionally be kind with yourself. It is possible to resolve things in an amicable way to create a positive outcome for all concerned. As you look back on this current episode, you will realize a valuable lesson. Compassion and tolerance are signs of maturity and strength of character. They are qualities that infuse all with love and light. Now, I'm a little sick of hearing love and light. It's been going on since the 80s for me. But if you think love and light, right, a heart and a third eye, then the throat is the choice, the willpower to be compassionate, right? So all that you need to know will be shown to you, right? But it's only that which you need to know. So be very patient and tolerant with yourself if you're getting more of what you need but don't want, right? Little Nanny McPhee vibe there for you, right? Because when what we want and what we need are the same thing, we think we did it. But when we need is not what we want, we think we did something wrong. And none of that is true. It's just part of the divine plan of the Tao, or whatever you want to call it. I really should have been a comparative religion scholar, but tweed and elbow pads, nah. No elbow patches. Elbow pads are roller derby. Am I right? Am I right, my crab cakes? Let's get your element of air here. Healing with the Angels Oracle. This is the thought stuff. The healing angels. Who's like waiting for you to call? Because you have to call upon angels. There is a law of divine non-intervention with angels. You have to ask them. They are messengers. Sometimes just going, help, will do the job. But if you know who to ask for, right, it's better than dialing blindly. Please take a nice deep breath. As I call upon the angels and archangels of water, the sign of Cancer, powers of the West, please, beloved Gabrielites, one card in clarity for the Cancerian collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign. Watching this video, receiving this reading for the power of air. Who are the healing angels that they need to think about, pray about, read about, chant about? Whoever, whatever their mental process is, to help stoke the fire. Fire needs air, that fire of destiny, grounding it with that tolerance, that patience, that goddess energy. Definitely, it feels like they're going to be shown a lot of what they need inside. So help them with that, please. Who should they work with their element of air this new to full January 2022? The healing angel of manifestation. This is about bringing something into form then. So this isn't like, oh, what is my divine mission? This is about, ain't nothing going on but the rent, right? In some way, shape, or form. You got to have a J-O-B. You can tell I'm not burned out anymore, huh? I'm having a lot more fun with these readings. And I think they're coming in clearer. Look, the healing angel of manifestation, it's a legion of angels, not just one of them. So it's like a team that helps you heal for your manifestation to come in, or to heal your manifestation process, because there's always an upgrade, right? If Think and Grow Rich was really the only way that it worked, everybody would be thinking and growing rich, right? So it is a learning curve. It's not about getting what we want, it's about getting what we need. It's not about defying our fate, it's about manifesting our destiny, right? So this, it's a water stone, aquamarine, obviously with the word aqua in it. So for a Cancerian, I'm going to say if you can get your hands on one of those just anyway, and if you already have one, rock on. Oh, stupid. But also because it is the healing angels, this could be about manifesting a healing for you in some way, shape, or form, physical, emotional, mental, or spiritual. Only you are going to know that in a general read. You want a private read, you know how to book me. Element of water. It's your element. Here we go. Wake up, Pearl! We have got the Whispers of Love Oracle, the voices of the higher selves of all involved. I like to call it, I've nicknamed it the Party Turner deck, because all of a sudden it's the romance card, and it can just really turn the party. Please take a nice deep breath. Well, that felt a little tingly. Okay. As I call upon the higher selves of all involved, 5th dimension and above, 8th chakra and above, what is the whisper of love, the piece of information, inspiration, insight needed for the Cancerian collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Sun, watching this video, receiving this reading, working with the healing angels of manifestation in air and grounding it with aquamarine to manifest their destiny this new to their full moon in January 2022. Embrace your emotions. Do you see what's going on here? We are getting what I call Lego brick puzzle pieces. They're all clicking in pretty easily. Don't push down your feelings or judge your emotions. Now, that doesn't mean you need to go all orca on somebody either, right? That you don't push them down, but you don't let them possess you either. Particularly with this card of manifestation. Now, this isn't a law of attraction warning. Don't feel bad, otherwise your vision board's gonna explode. No. That this is about manifesting destiny, and it is a hero's journey. You're allowed to feel afraid. Fear is not a sin. Thank you, A Course in Miracles, right? It's just not true, right? False evidence appearing real, right? To be disappointed, to be sad. The uncomfortable emotions are just divine energy in a lower alchemical state, right? So this is about, you might want to go check your shadow read that I did for this full moon to new moon, right? The last series I did, the 7 cards draw shadow reads. Because embracing your emotions, only you can do that. And we certainly can't expect people to be comfortable with our emotions if we're not, right? And you guys are empaths. I mean, all the water signs are. I'm a Pisces moon. That's what allows me to do this and stay sane, he said in air quotes. So, you know, whatever is manifesting here, do understand that water precedes earth, right? Air condenses into water. Water condenses into ice. So to embrace your emotions might very well heal what needs to heal mentally for you in terms of your own manifestation. But no, you can't fuck up your destiny, but you can suffer your fate. A big thing here. I was going to say on the table, but on the guest room bed. Let's get your last card down. The card of Spirit. The Healing Mantra deck by Matt Kahn. I've now had this deck for 2 years. I've done every mantra in this deck about 100 times. It feels like your spirit card to charge the whole thing. So get an aquamarine or something similar. Call on the healing angels of manifestation. Cast for your destiny while embracing your emotions, and use this mantra not just at the time of new moon, but a little bit every day for 2 weeks. Can't hurt. Can only help. That's where we're asking them for the right one. Please take a nice deep breath. You knew I was going to say that, you intuitive crab cake, you. Breathe. All right. As I call upon the Ascended Masters General Assembly, because this could be about anything. This could be about a relationship, about career, about health. It could really be in any direction. It is so general. So please give us some clarity for the Cancerian collective. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign, watching this video, receiving this reading, the perfect healing mantra, so that they can manifest their destiny with aquamarine, with the healing angels of manifestation as they embrace their emotions. This new to full moon, January 2022. Celebrating simplicity. I am more fulfilled when there is less to manage and maintain. Now look, I grew up with a mother who essentially is like an Italian version of Martha Stewart. So the holidays, oh my God, she's got a glue gun, a semi-automatic glue gun. I mean, wreaths, and I mean, she doesn't do that so much anymore, but she used to. She used to burn herself out by the time everybody showed up. She's like, send them all home. She never did. But that's the thing, to celebrate the simplicity, particularly now that the holidays have passed. I think that this is going to really help you process some emotions in a good way and show you what you need to know. Let me read it from the bookie book. I am more fulfilled, and I am more fulfilled when there's less to manage and maintain. I do love a mnemonic device, don't you? Don't we all? Celebrating simplicity. I am more fulfilled when there is less to manage and maintain. When there are fewer details to manage, you are able to receive more joy. Does make sense? Less static on the channel, right? The more commitments that pile up in your life, the less likely you are to find the time to take everything in. Once all moving parts have been arranged in a proper working balance, simplicity can be celebrated, and you glean the most benefit from your reality. So it's not, as my father would have said, shoveling shit upstream, right? Work, 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 and keeping the plate spinning and keeping everything in the outside balanced while maybe your inside is a bit burnt, right? This is a waxing moon. Here is your opportunity to be shown what it is that you need to do to achieve your own destiny. And that's what I mean about a new moon in Capricorn. Your highest destiny, to just plant that seed and say, all right, we're going to manifest my highest destiny in some way, but I need to be shown what to do. And if you don't know how to create simplicity or celebrate the simplicity, the mantra is there to teach you how to do that. Just keep saying the mantra, but embrace your emotions as you do. So here's an example. I don't do this for every reading, obviously, right? There's more, I am more fulfilled when there's less to manage and maintain. Well, that's okay, right? That's where you are in that moment, right? Grab the aquamarine, say the spell, right? Call to the healing angels and go, all right, well, that's where I am right now. Let's see if we can work our way through this. And you will be given what you need. This mantra is ideal for creating stronger boundaries. Hello, you crabs. Healing your inner people pleaser. I'm not touching that one with a crab fork. And finding moments of serenity. Serenity now. This is a good reading. And this is actually much more soothing, I think, for the majority of people. Like, there's nothing volcanic about aquamarine. It's a very calming, peaceful, you kind of got that. But now you get the tolerance, right? The compassion for yourself, the patience, to kind of go with that goddess vibe and go with the flow. Let me put it together for you in a blessing like I love to do. I love seeing what comes out of my mouth when I do this. Please take a nice deep breath. Fifth dimensional improv. As I call upon my collective, our collective pantheons of the divine to please bless the Cancerian collective sun, moon, rising, Venus sign watching this video, receiving this reading with all that they need this new moon in Capricorn to their full moon in Cancer, January 2021, that they can celebrate simplicity because they're more fulfilled when there is less to manage and maintain. I mean, who isn't? So that they can embrace their emotions, that they don't need to push down their feelings or judge their emotions. They're in process, they're moving through them, but they can certainly call upon the healing angels of manifestation, because even emotions are manifestations, right? To help them heal that and say, yeah, this is in process. This is not fully anything. It is an energy in motion, emotion moving through me, and to work with that energy of aquamarine for the patience, for the tolerance, for the temperance of saying, this is a process I am going through. I can be patient. I can be kind. I can be compassionate with myself and not, drown the village instead of burn it down while they manifest their destiny. Here we go. Ready? All that they shall need to know as they walk shall now be shown for the well-being of all and with harm to none. As we will it, so let it be done. So mote it be, and so it is. Well, it's definitely a water read for water sign emotions, the moon, aquamarine, come on. You gotta admit, they're good to me. They give me the cards to give you. The rest is just me having a good time with you all. Well, they're the new moon reads. They're my favorite of the series. So, did you like it? Like it. Hit that like button. Show the other crab cakes so they can find it, right? You want more of me? Please subscribe. I am a hoot, and I'm way more fun on Patreon than I'm here because I'm uncensored over there. And certainly, I want to absolutely wish all of you, because I love my Cancerians. I have a Cancerian friend watching my kitty cats, my boys, while I am away, along with an Aquarian, because I know how to team build. Otherwise, my goodness, goddess gracious, wishing you the very best and the very blessed of this new moon to your full moon in Cancer, January 2021. Lil, if you're watching, I love you. Hail, farewell, and blessed, blessed be.